Is that Little B? Oh my god, that's Little B. Oh my god, hey, he killing it. Hey guys, what is up? AwesomeTheSauce here. Hope you guys are having a great day. And today we're gonna be looking at the new pack, the Marleybone Motorist ass pack. Now the Marleybone Motorist horde pack, it's pretty dope. It's a new pack. Now, I will say this, I honestly didn't realize that it actually had any gear that was relevant to PvP until very recently, but there is certain gear here that is actually very, very good. Now, the thing that I'm going to be trying to open up some packs for you guys today is the Motorist Overcoat. Now, I've already gotten this on one of my other accounts, but basically what the Motorist Overcoat is, I guess what it does for the meta is that it just adds a lot of HP. So today, I'm going to be doing a couple of things. One, we're going to be opening up and seeing if, you know, it's easy to get. I did get it very easily the first time I tried to get it, so hopefully it's just as easy. We'll see. And I'm also going to talk about what it means for gear sets going forward. Maybe it'll be different depending on what school you do it on, but since Myth has like a very middle of the road type stats in general, I thought I could do it on the Myth to really show you guys how this affects the meta. So without further ado, let's get right into the pack opening. I'm gonna review this, talk about what it means for the game. Let's get right into it. So we're gonna open some packs to see the frequency at which you get the Motorist's Overcoat. That's what we're looking for. We got a pet right away. It actually does give a bubble. That's not terrible, actually. I don't know if these pets are better. Bubbles are very nice because, you know, you got limited copies, so maybe they're good. But we don't care about the pets right now, bro. We're trying to get the Motorist's Overcoat. I don't think it's that common. I'm gonna be honest. I think we got lucky when we... Hose. Oh my god. I thought I got it. The wands, they're not really worth it. Part of this pack review, I gotta say, almost nothing is worth it other than the robes from my first review of it from the other gear that I've seen. This looks good at face value. Doesn't give Pierce. And Pierce is just too important in PvP to give up on a wand. Sir, please. Hey, yo. Hey, don't do this to me. Don't do this. The boots actually aren't that bad. It's just because there's no gear set on these, it's never going to be better than Dragoon boots. Dragoon boots give basically the same stats, except you get actual gear set bonuses. I think the health difference might make this a little bit better, so who knows, but I really doubt that the health is going to be worth giving up anything else for. We'll see, though. We'll see. We can compare it if there is a Myth boot specifically, but I don't see it being a game changer either. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, hey, stop doing this. Oh, all right, Traveler's Overcoat. So as you guys can tell, right, lots of HP, lots of block. This isn't the best one, though. Well, we will compare all of the robes. We're really trying to get the... I'm getting mounts before I'm getting the robes, bro. Hey, yo, come on, bruh. We're 3,000 crowns in. This is... Send help. Send help, please. Oh, my God. See, this is what I thought would happen. I think we got too lucky the first time we opened these packs, y'all. I think we just got... We lucked out. That's what happened, my boy. Autoist's shoes. Okay, so we did get the Myth shoes. So wait. Let's compare them real quick. Alright, so when you're comparing them, you get a little bit more HP. You lose a little bit of resist. But honestly, you don't actually lose other stats. So I would say that these boots, if you do have the 3-piece gear set, especially, I think the Motorist boots, they seem to be really good. If you're life... or if you're balanced, these actually might be really good. The reason being is because if you already have the gear set from the Dragoon, you could just substitute these in and get maybe just a little bit of pip chance and a little bit of HP, and maybe, you know, you can get some slightly better stats. Again, not a game changer in any way at all, but it's not a completely useless piece of gear, in my opinion. It's not that bad, but we're still not trying to get that. Hey, yo. Hey, my guy, why y'all giving me all these wands, bro? Oh no, oh no. It's a sad pack opening. Yo, they're giving me everything but the robe. This is so sad. I mean, it's fine, I guess. It is a very powerful piece of gear. You feel me? Alright, they gave me a lot, and now I don't have room. BRB in 2 seconds. Oh my god, I got the Autoist's Overcoat this time. Again, this one's not terrible, but it's still not supposed to be the best. I mean, I guess we could set... Oh, bruh! Oh my god. This is... You know what? I deserve this. I deserve this for thinking I was gonna get it. I'm getting everything but this, huh? That's what's gonna happen to me? Y'all really gonna do this to me right now? The things I do for content, bro. The things I do. Oh my god. Hey, yo. Hey, listen. Thank you for the... I don't know. Thank you for this. But, like, I didn't open it for this. I didn't. I don't know why they keep giving me things I don't ask for. I had to have gotten everything possible from this. Except for, like, I literally got the permanent mount before I got the damn robe that we want. Yes! Alright, so that took me 10,000 crowns. But you know what? For the content, we do it, y'all. Hey, drop a like on this, please. Please. So basically, hey, it kind of looks good with my stitch, bro. But let's take a look at this. This is what everyone's been talking about, right? Basically, the way this robe works is it just gives a ton of HP. So when you're a school that doesn't get as much HP from the Dragoon robe, like Stormfire, Myth, or even Death, what you're looking at is a huge boost, right? If you compare it to Dragoon, what you're looking at is, yes, you lose just a little bit of accuracy, but you literally gain 4 resist, and you also gain a ton of block, and obviously the big selling point, you gain a ton of HP. Compared to what I believe was the second best robe, and I guess now it's a second best robe, right? The Gulcher robe is really good. The difference, the key difference in my opinion is that yes, it gives a little bit less HP, and yes, it gives a little bit of less resist, block, all that. The one thing that it does give that this does not give is the 7 accuracy. And keep in mind, the schools with the least HP also tend to have the least accuracy, so this is a very cool robe. I don't actually view this as, you know, an egregious, like, oh, it's so pay to win. This is like a real trade-off of a robe. If you look at my stats, let's say with the resist hat, the motorist overcoat, Dragoon stuff, you know, all the jazz that you normally expect, right? Lavkan Devasi ring, mighty triple double pet, all of that jazz, right? If you have the normal setup that most people normally use, what you'll notice is that you actually do not have the accuracy to run in. So with this, you actually have less pip chance and less accuracy. So what I would recommend if you were to use this, yes, you do get a resist setup with 64 resist and 9,000 HP. It's a very, very powerful setup. But in order for this to work, you're almost certainly going to have sniper. Fire sniper, mid sniper, ice sniper if you really want on an ice. I don't think ice makes sense because Dragoon robe is really good for ice. But mid-fire and storm sniper, those kind of pets are going to be very good. What I see myself doing is just replacing the mighty with a sniper, and honestly maybe even replacing a giver with something like balance ward to really, really make a very consistent strat out of this. The extra pierce is really, really nice. So like I could actually see myself giving up the 4 pierce and the mighty in order to get, you know, other stats. I could actually give up the pierce because my damage is actually not that high. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind keeping the damage, giving up a little bit of pierce, and then getting sniper and balance ward instead of mighty and pierce on a pet like this. So what are my honest thoughts on this robe? One, as you can see, it was very difficult to get, so I'm not a fan of that at all, obviously, but I think if you're lucky enough to get it, you still have to make a sniper pet in order to use it on the schools that benefit the most from it. So this super limits your options if you do want to rock it, but it is worth it if you're trying to run a really, really tanky strategy. So obviously it is a decent robe for PvP with very good trade-offs here and there, so I don't think it's like a game breaker. I honestly think it should just be an interesting thing to add into PvP, so I actually like that part of it. But let's talk about my review of the pack in general. I'm really not a huge fan of, I don't know if this is like something that's just like, it's just based on luck, the fact that the past 2 robes that have been really good in this meta have been like tier 1 robes from packs. Now, let's talk about what I mean by that, right? There's a motorist's overcoat, but then there's an autoist's overcoat, right? And what I don't like is that it's very, very obvious that one of them's just better than the other. Like, if you compare the motorist to the traveler's overcoat, you literally lose pip chance, you lose a ton of block, you lose 2 resist. Like, I'm very surprised that they've done this, because this has never really happened in Crown Gear. How Crown Gear normally works from packs anyways, is that there's one piece of gear for 2 schools, another piece of gear for 2 schools, and then a third piece of gear generally for 3 schools. So this little shift into like, oh, if you spend crowns, you might get this robe, but if you spend more crowns, you might get a better version of this robe. I'm not really sure how much I like this, because I feel like it just opens the door to do this a lot. And I don't know, I just don't like this little tier system when it comes to packs in general. I just don't think it's helpful, because then it almost like it incentivizes you to keep buying until you get the best version. Because if you're already going to spend packs, if you're going to spend money on packs, you might as well get the best version, you know? It seems like a little underhanded, and I think it's different, and I'm not sure I like it. I don't know, I'm not sure what my opinion on it is, but it is a little weird. But the other thing is, I'm really concerned in general about the fact that these robes from packs and all these things, they don't seem to give any gear sets, And the wands, they never seem to give any pierce anymore at all, or even a Maycast for that matter. Now, here's the thing. I actually don't really like the idea of Maycast in PvP, so the Maycast thing I'm actually okay with. But I don't think gear sets are that bad. I still think that we have yet to see a lot of gear sets come out. One of the most underrated things, in my opinion, are, like, the Uber gear, right? Like, right now, one of the best wands is the executive meter, even though the Uber gear is supposed to be better than this in general, right? The only gear that isn't for crowns that gives a gear set that I'm aware of is Dragoon gear. And that's cool, because Dragoon gear does take a lot of time to get. But I'm very surprised that they've stopped doing that for pack gear, and I'm very surprised that they don't really seem to be doing that for new dungeon gear like Caramel gear. So what we're seeing is, yes, this pack doesn't break PvP because, yes, it gives up a whole stat like accuracy, but it's very linear. I don't think you should make things so simple. There shouldn't be one best robe from a pack. It should be, oh, this robe is good if you combine it with this strategy and with this gear set, and maybe you can make a new strategy yourself, right? There should be a customizability that I just don't see with this pack. And especially given the fact that, you know, we're seeing all these blades, these traps, these bubbles, everything's standardized now. You can't put them inside deck sometimes, and if you do put them inside it, they're the same value. Like, these are good things. But if you make everything standard when it comes to PvP and the cards that you choose, I think gear needs to go away from that. Because where's the customizability if all the gear is just a slightly better version of itself and there's no gear sets and all the cards are just standard? You know, like, there's something there that I think is very concerning for me. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Again, I'm excited to use this and see, you know, if the extra health makes a difference, because games are close, so health does make a difference. But I'm also surprised to see how linear things seem, especially considering how PvP has become so standardized. I want more customizability. I guess that's my takeaway with this pack, and I'm just not getting it. What are y'all's opinions on this pack? Did y'all get luckier than me? I hope you guys did. I mean, I did get the permanent mount. you know, we go right on this, my boy. Hey, yo, my boy. Hey, is that Little B? Oh my God, that's Little B. Oh my God. Hey, he killing it. He killing it, bro. Hey, yo, big ups. That's hype. All right, you know what? I take back what I said. This pack is amazing. No, but let me hear y'all's opinions in the chat. What do y'all think about this pack? Do y'all agree with what I had to say? Do you guys think that this pack is amazing? Do you guys like it that packs aren't as invasive when it comes to the meta? There's also a good thing there. As always, drop a like if you enjoyed. Leave a sub if you're new. There's tons of links in the description, including my Twitch, my Twitter, my Discord. I hit my mic. There's tons of links in the description, including my Twitch, my Discord, my Instagram, all that jazz. So check it out. As always, if somebody hasn't told you you're awesome today, they're doing something wrong. So stay awesome. And yeah, yo.